Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the work of one particular DJ. It's time to get nice on those ones and twos with DJ Screwface.
This is how we do it. Yes. This is how we do it. It's Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40 and I turn it up. Designated driver, take the keys to my truck. Hit the shawl cause I'm faded. Honey's in the streets, say money, oh we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The summertime skirts and the guys in Kanai. All the gangbangers forgot about the drive-by. You gotta get your groove on before you go get paid. So tip up your cup
Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to Sistahs on Sacred Grounds.
Definitely important.
So it's fantastic. Where we use music and affirmation. We just affirm one another, right? Can we just speak some words of affirmation in this little sacred circle?
We are all uniquely made perfect for our purpose, and that is no exception for you. You're perfect for your purpose.
And coffee. Grab your coffee. We're on Sistahs on Sacred Ground.
There's a lot of drinking happening. Yeah, you're drinking coffee. She's drinking, you're drinking coffee, we're drinking coffee.
Powerful message.
So good.
I heard a powerful. To create a dialogue about real life issues.
We huddled around him like mothers, and we were like, okay, so talk to us for real.
Of course.
Was you drinking? Was you smoking? You know,
Yeah.
so we became his mother until his mother got there, because he was like, I need somebody's cell phone, I need to call my mama, you know.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names can never hurt me. Does anybody really believe that?
No.
Right? I don't believe it either. Especially those issues that are affecting women today.
One of the things that we don't talk about is occupational wellness. Now, what you want to receive, start to give.
Oh, no, honey. I will wait for love.
At some point, I will get all that I was missing. Can you handle the truth, right? Give yourself grace.
Women of color. Amen? Yeah.
Sistahs on Sacred Grounds.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to Sistahs on Sacred Grounds, the launch birthday edition. This is tonight. Is Lounge. We know that things are going to go according to plan. Listen, we are so excited. We've been waiting. This has been brewing for many months. And we are so excited to come to you tonight. I am bringing Stephanie Butler Adams and the host of Sistahs on Sacred Grounds. And listen, we have some wonderful things in store for you. Now, I hope that by now you've already
BME.com. I hope you've already done that. But listen, before we get there, before we go there, I said it was a sister lounge. So you might be wondering, are you alone in the sister lounge? Nope. I have this wonderful, handsome young man here with me, and I want to introduce him to you. This is none other than Mr. Steve Adams, President and CEO of the Long Beach Unity Festival and the co-executive producer of Sistahs on Sacred Grounds, streaming live on BME. Hi, honey.
Wow. That's so wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Again, I'm Steve Adams, the President and CEO of the Long Beach Unity Festival, also the co-executive producer of Sistahs on Sacred Grounds. Wow. Well, I want to just Sacred Grounds. Well, by the way, I'm again back with my beautiful queen. I just want to say I love you. What a wonderful night. We had Thanksgiving to our 11th year anniversary yesterday. And guess what? Today is your birthday.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh. Well, happy birthday. And I just want to say it's been a great day. But then also let's give thanks to the executive producer of this program.
Yes.
The Black Music
Yes.
Experience,
Yes.
the executive producer, Adrian Dunn.
Thank you,
Great
Adrian.
job. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to our family.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you to our family, our friends,
Mhm.
supporters,
Yes.
sponsors.
Yes.
Thank you all. And to our team. It's just been such a wonderful time.
It's been fun.
It's been so much fun. So back to this wonderful Sister Lounge that we are in.
Yes.
We're just enjoying this beautiful sunshine in Cali. I just want to say thank you all. I'll see you back. I'll be back.
Thank you, honey, for visiting the lounge. All right. So listen, tonight, the purpose of us gathering is so that we can get you hyped, get you excited, get you ready to watch all 6 episodes. That's all of season 1 of Sistahs on Sacred Grounds. And so we are really, really thrilled that we are now able to offer that to you. Make sure that you subscribe at watchbme.com so that you can see every single episode. And it has been a journey, it has been a real journey. I want you to see some of the folks who are responsible for all of this fantastic work, all of the social media, all of the graphics, all of the editing. I couldn't have done this without them. So let's meet them right now. Fantastic. Not only is that the team that makes everything happen, but we also want to just give you a little bit about the BME experience, Black Music Experience, the creator, the visionary, Mr. Adrian Dunn. This would not have been possible had it not been for Adrian. I mean, Adrian and I had this conversation months and months ago, and we were really trying to just create some positive content during this whole COVID season. I mean, if anybody, listen, we're in California and we're going back to the stay at home, okay? So if anybody understands what it does mean to be in the COVID situation, we do. But thank you so much to BME. We want to give you a little bit about what the BME experience is about and what you can expect to see on the platform. So we're going to share that with you right now. Whoa, one of the things that we are so excited about at Sistahs on Sacred Grounds is the opportunity to really promote Black businesses, young entrepreneurs, and that's what you just saw. Not only the BME experience, but Hot and Cool Cafe, which is a Black-owned coffee shop, cafe in historic Leimert Park. They've sponsored us, they've partnered with us, and we just want to shout them out. So go to Hot and Cold Cafe in Leimert Park, get yourself some good stuff, some vegan stuff. It's fantastic. The thing about Sistahs on Sacred Grounds is that it is such an overwhelming experience. I'm telling you, I'm in awe of what God did through this program and through how it all came together. It's the faithfulness of God. It is his grace. It's his creativity. God is so, so, so creative, right? And he made us do an absolute pivot. I know many of you had to pivot from what was happening with COVID, but he made us do a real pivot and move forward in him. How fitting. It is that on today, the first Sunday of Advent, which just happens to be the birthday, that together actually acknowledge the things that we do.
Sistahs on Sacred Grounds.
Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to Sistahs on Sacred Grounds.
Definitely important.
So let's
It's fantastic.
where we use music and affirmation. Can we just affirm one another, right? Can we just speak some words of affirmation in this little sacred circle?
We are all uniquely made perfect for our purpose, and that is no exception for you. You're perfect for your purpose.
And coffee. Grab your coffee. We're on Sistahs on Sacred Ground.
There's a lot of drinking happening. Yeah, you're drinking coffee. She's drinking, you're drinking coffee, we're drinking coffee.
Powerful message.
So good.
I heard a powerful to create a dialogue about real life issues.
We huddled around him like mothers. We were like, okay, so talk to us for real. Was you drinking? Was you smoking? You know, so we became his mother until his mother got there. Because he was like, I need somebody's cell phone. They call my mama. You know. But
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names can never hurt me. Does anybody really believe that?
No.
Right? I don't believe it either. Especially those issues that are affecting women today.
That's one of the things that we don't talk about is occupational wellness. Wow. What you want to receive, start to give.
Oh, no, honey. I will wait for love.
At some point, I will get all that I was missing. Can you handle the truth, right? Give yourself grace.
Women of color. Amen? Yes.
Sistahs on Sacred Grounds.
What? Okay, so they just dropped you out of that one altogether?
I'm not there. Hey, everybody. Listen. Sorry about those technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen, but you know what we're doing. We are creating and being creative during COVID. But I want to let you know that for the remaining time of the evening, just be free here. we are going to go with the flow, and we are going to continue on our programming. I am excited about what we're doing here at Sistahs on Sacred Grounds. And before we get started, we have some phenomenal guests for season 1. Season 1 was such a learning experience for all of us, especially during the initial COVID shutdown. But we had folks who came through who were ready to start a dialogue on sisterhood and ready to really just open themselves up and well, who on earth could that be? Did I hear a doorbell? Oh my gosh. Speaking of our fabulous season 1 guest, listen. It is the one and only, lovely Tahara Renee Christie. Tahara, hi, girl.
Hey, Reverend Stephanie, happy birthday, happy anniversary.
All of that.
What a
Oh
blessed
my
time of year for you.
I'm so happy to see you. Oh my gosh.
You too.
Listen, you know how we do. We're trying to do our thing and trying to work out these wrinkles and any kind of technical difficulties, but you know how it is, right? Mm-hmm.
I got 4 kids, so I'm living off the seat of my pants. I understand.
Listen, Tahara, my sister Tahara is an actress. She's a singer. She's a songwriter. She's an entrepreneur. And as we continue to lift up young entrepreneurs and Black businesses, Tahara was one of our guests. And she really, really dealt with some deep issues, I would say. And so, Tahara, we're going to take a look at a little clip from your episode. Are you guys ready? Let's take a look.
Ready.
You're an uplifting Black woman. I'm an uplifting Black woman. We're rare breeds in that we know who we are. And it doesn't hurt me to tell you how amazing you are. It enhances us in the community.
Exactly.
And so many women haven't been taught that. And it's an education piece.
Yeah.
I feel that women self-soothe like in general, everybody self-soothes like a baby would. You can give baby a pacifier or a toy or something to calm the baby down. Mm-hmm. But if you let the baby cry a little bit, it'll put its finger in its mouth. It'll find a way to deal with its pain. It will figure it out. Yes. But we've had so many tools shoved in our faces, we assume we need them.
Listen, I get caught up in the jam. Come on now. This is the birthday turn up. Come on, we have to say that. So now we want to get our audience involved in this. If you're watching, I want you to type in the chat. Listen, I want you to get involved in, because that actual episode was dealing with, the title of the episode is You Don't Know My Name, right? And it was dealing with how we navigate as Black women, as women of color, through a society that sometimes forgets who we are, right? Mm-hmm. And so, Tahara, in that episode, we were talking about how some of us have been self-soothing during the pandemic. Right? So I want the audience, I want those of you who are watching, Tahara is going to talk a little bit about what she was really saying during that. You know, what does she really mean by that? But I want you to tell us if you have found that you have had to self-soothe, positive, negative, or otherwise. Type it in the chat, and let's just chat about it just a few seconds. Tahara, what on earth, what were we dealing with self-soothing? What are some ways that people are doing that?
Oh my gosh. Well, I think I represent a very physical manifestation of what that self-soothe looked like, and really recovering from that to where I'm at now. I've lost 60 pounds since we last shot our episode. I've done a lot of self-soothing. Thank you. Yay, listen up. See my real life. She's cute. But I've done a lot of soul searching, a lot of like focus on just self and really enhancing what I represent and what I say. And the self-soothe, again, is just stuff that we do and perpetrate and materialize for ourselves to put in place of a solution for a problem. And for me, my self-soothe has always been food. That's been no secret. And I finally put other things in front of that. And during this quarantine, for example, I mean, I've made everything from cookies, cakes, pretzels, pies, you name it. We've just made about everything. And then finally, we just shut it down. Like we shut all of that down, and we started walking more as a family and doing things to just help ourselves and help enhance our lives and make it healthier. And I cried a lot. I starved a little, but I got to a place where I got it under control. And now I don't have to use foreign means to make myself happy. I actually found solution to a huge problem that I had. And it's ongoing, and I appreciate the process, because you can find healing and not just appeasement at the end of your journey.
That is phenomenal. And you know what?
Yeah.
We don't want to discount the power of movement and of exercise and positive thinking.
Yes.
Right? Positive
Absolutely.
thinking. Because, you know, we've been in this thing for almost months now. And some of us might be losing hope. But I hope that you right now would give us a little hope, whether it's through an affirmation or through a verse of song.
Yeah, well, you know, we're all about our improv, right, Reverend Stephanie? So as you were talking about, it's been 9 months. We done birthed some babies, and some of them babies have been not the way we thought we were going to have them. Some of us got baby daddies at the end of it because it was something we wasn't expecting. And some of us actually have birthed something like brand new shows and businesses. And some of us have made some lemonade out of these lemons we've been given. We were all given the same lemons. Now, what did you do with your lemons? We still have time and we still have choice. A lot of us are going back in lockdown. Now, this is an opportunity. If you didn't make your lemonade now, sis, now Beyonce done already told us, if you didn't make your lemonade, there's an opportunity to flip this thing around and make something new. So come on, sisters, let's go. Come on, sisters, let's go. Let's move it up. Let's move it up. Come on, sisters, let's go. This is time. It's time. We got to make it happen. We got another 6 to 9 months before this vaccine is coming. We can make it happen. So get your lemons, get some sugar and some water, baby, and make it happen.
Yeah, make it happen. Thank you, my lovely sister Tahira. Oh my goodness. There's more?
I'm getting kicked out. Somebody new coming in. Love you.
I thought I heard a doorbell, but no, I don't want you to leave, Tara. Stay.
Okay.
Stay. Let's chat a while.
Okay.
Who is this? Hey, Joey. welcome, Joey and Elizabeth Harvey. Yes, listen, this is perfect. It's a great time to bring you in. One of our episodes that we did for season 1, I called it the Millennial Edition. And Miss Joey Harvey, who is not just a dancer, not just a choreographer, not just an entrepreneur in her own right, but she is a cardiovascular registered nurse. And she is on the front line. And before we say anything else, we're going to just clap you for working with so many COVID patients. Thank you. Yay. Thank you for all that you do, for putting yourself out there. I know that it's been a whole new thing for you. But Joey, you were one of our guests on an episode that dealt with insecurities. Mm-hmm. And I want us to take a little peek at that episode, insecurities. And we're going to talk about it on the other side. All right?
All right, let's do it.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. One of the major reasons is because being the only Black person in a certain space, it's like everyone looks to you as what all Black people are. Mm-hmm. And so when you enter that space, you feel like you're representing, you're carrying all Black people. And so you want to be, you kind of mold yourself to fit into that space sometimes. And then when you're molding yourself to be something you're not, it makes you really insecure because you're holding back a lot. You're wondering if you're doing something right. Am I being coming through as who I want to be? And am I failing my Black counterparts? Am I representing well? And so all that goes through your head sometimes.
Wow.
That every time I hear the music, I'm ready to bounce with it. If you're coming into the lounge, ladies, tonight, you got to bounce with it, all right? But Joey, that episode dealt with how we show up in a space, you know, and asking the question again, ladies, gentlemen, in the chat. The question on the floor is being the first. Being the first, right? A lot of us deal with, as Black women, as women of color, we are always the first, paving the way to do something. Have you ever been the first woman, Black woman, woman of color in a space, whether it's at your job, in a group, in a club, in wherever you were? And then what was that experience like? Joey, talk to us about what you were feeling, just going back to that episode and being in your career as a first.
I'll say that what came over me, I was watching that clip again, was the holding back, right? Or the feeling stunted, like you can't fully express yourself because of your own insecurities, your own roadblocks, and not being able to fully evolve. But to speak to being the first, some of the feelings that I felt in terms of being the first is definitely feeling like I had to be perfect, right? This level of perfectionism, like I had to be the best, be the top, and if not, oh, well, throw the whole thing away, right? So having to show up either the best possible version that you can, but that little bully voice in your head saying, hey, maybe you're not good enough, maybe you can't do this, maybe you can't, and having to tug of war. I was just at work and someone asked me, have you had the crying phase yet? I said, no, I show up here every day, ready, and tell myself, I can do this. So, not letting those insecurities take a stronghold and really being the best version of yourself every time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And for all of you out there who have been the first to show up in a space, we want to say thank you, because you really did pave the way for those of us who came behind you. And for you young women who are making your way in whatever sphere of influence and whatever your career path, you keep showing up, because the more you do it, the easier it gets, right? The more you do it, the easier you get. Don't give up. Just keep showing up, keep showing up. And that's one of the great things about the Millennial Edition on Sistahs on Sacred Grounds. I want to make sure, if you haven't already done it, go to watchbme.com, subscribe, so that you can not just see Sistahs on Sacred Grounds and all of the fantastic content and episodes that we did for season 1, but you can see some phenomenal artists on Watch BME. You can see workshops. You will be able to experience all of that. But the Sister Talk in the Sister Lounge is where we really, really come together. And we really come together in sisterhood. Now, okay, the doorbell. The doorbell. Who's next? Who's coming in? Yeah. Hey!
Hey, Mom.
Hi.
Hey, ladies.
I love it. I love it.
Hey.
I know you didn't think you were going to leave me out of the lounge.
Girl, come on in. Mrs. Joy Nicole White, welcome to the Sister Lounge. How you doing tonight?
I am fantastic. Happy birthday, lady.
Well, thank you. And I don't know if anybody is sipping on anything.
Well,
what?
Yes, but it's clear liquid.
Tahira, we're on the same wavelength.
We are twins, twinsies for real.
Our guest, Joy Nicole White, was with us, and she got okay. Let me speak for myself. She got me all the way straight on wasting time. Joy is a women's nurse health practitioner. She is the founder of the Women's Wellness Garden, but she is a planner. And so, when she came on, I thought we were going to talk about some things. And then she started talking about some things. And I was like, I need to take some notes. Let's take a look at that episode. Just a little snippet. I think that some people like the last minute. They like the adrenaline rush. Like, oh my gosh, I got to do, I've got to be there. I've got to be there. I have grown to really despise that. For me personally, I want you to tap into the mind of the person. If you could tap into that person's mind, the person's mind who lives in the last minute. Talk to her. What's going on with her?
So, the thing that I would say, to that woman, I think you raised a wonderful point. There's some people who really love the adrenaline of the last minute. They like that adrenaline rush. It's almost like they're a martyr in that space. Oh my God, I did all this packing at the last minute and I remembered everything. So there are those. I think by and large, many women don't fall in that category. I think many women really, really want to have enough time to do all the things. I say all the things. They want to do all the things. So they want to have the house clean. They want to make sure dinner is prepared. They want to make sure the kids are all set. They want to make sure that hubby's taken care of. They want to make sure that they're taking care of themselves. They want to make sure they pack for that trip. And so it's all the things. And I think that's where planning really does help. Because we waste more time, believe it or not, when we don't plan, because we're kind of walking in circles, if you will. So when if I were to speak to that woman, I would say, let's stop. When do we know about the vacation? When is the vacation happening? So when we do that every week, that Sunday afternoon, and we're actually looking at the week ahead, how do we incorporate and make sure that we're putting in time? It may not be packing all at once. It may be, hey, I'm going to pack for the kids on Monday. I'm going to pack for myself on Tuesday. I'm going to make sure hubby has his stuff on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm not touching anything, or I'm washing last minute clothes. Friday, I'm going to make sure all the bags are done. And by Saturday morning, we're ready to go. And so really it goes back to planning it so that you don't have the rush. And so some people would say, well, then where do I find time to do the planning? What I would say is all the time that you waste not planning.
Wait, say that again.
Where do you find the time to plan? All of the time that you waste not planning. Once you recoup all that time,
okay,
you have time to plan.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Again, I say you're helping a lot of people, myself included. I just get so tickled when I see that, right? Because Joy, where do I find the time?
All the time you're not planning, Reverend Steph. Walking around in circles.
Walking around in circles. Say what? So listen, again, those of you who are watching, I hope you got a little something from that lesson. Listen, if you are someone who finds yourself spending more time in the planning than in the doing, Joy, talk to us and give us a little encouragement tonight. And again, you'll see the full episode. You'll see the real instructional that she takes us through and that she really works with you on. But seriously, ladies, especially during this COVID season, you have time to plan, right? Use this gift of time that God has given you. Talk to us, Joy. Talk to the sisters. Help us out.
So one of the things, Reverend Steph, to answer your question, I would say, don't use planning as an excuse not to launch. There's some people that have a failure to launch, right? If it's not perfect, if I don't have all the I's dotted, T's crossed, if I can't see all the things, if I can't see how it's going to work out, then I won't start. I'll keep writing it down, but I'm not going to get started just yet. So the thing I would say to that person always is start before you're ready. Because if you wait until you're ready, you'll never start.
Wow.
You'll never start. So I always say start before you're ready.
Yes. Ladies, can you relate to that?
Joey,
Oh,
yes.
Can y'all relate
absolutely.
to it?
I am the queen of, I have analysis paralysis, okay? I will sit and analyze every single piece, and then I will talk myself out of doing all of the things, right? I will only do the things that I'm very good at. And the rest of it that requires sharpening, I'm like, forget it.
I'm the jumper. I just jump, child. I don't even look. We're like, whee! That's part of the fun.
I need some of that.
No planning involved. Just go. Let's go.
Well, see, this is the thing, and this is why it's so powerful that we can come together like this. I'm telling you, giving birth to things, new things, launching, as you said, it's not an excuse not to launch. Being in COVID was not an excuse for us not to do something. I mentioned earlier, before we had a little technical difficulty, I said, God caused us to pivot. Our entire organization had to pivot from what we had planned to what God was doing, right? And so that is just the thing. That is what it is during this season. And so being able to bring you Sistahs on Sacred Grounds was not Stephanie's plan. Trust and believe. Stephanie's plan was to be in Jamaica doing Dancer in Me, working and building playgrounds and doing what we do globally. But God has another plan. And so when you just go with it, right? Can we just go with it?
Just
go with it. Sometimes you got to do it afraid. Sometimes you got to do it when you don't have everything perfect. We don't have everything perfect, right? But we still are going to go forth in the excellence that we can. So I just wanted to encourage you all with that. Now, let's hear from some of our folks. Listen, during Sistahs on Sacred Grounds, we were able to bring out and really highlight a few of the episodes with some of our closest friends, and then some people that we really didn't know. We wanted to see, what are people saying about the show? And so we want to share that with you right now, some of our testimonials. All right, let's take a look.
It kept you engaged.
I felt myself talking back.
I felt like I was a fly on the wall listening to a girlfriend's conversation.
Naturally, I think that Reverend Stephanie is a really good natural at hosting and creating the dialogue.
And I even had the nerve to kind of click off and take a note.
Kept you engaged, and then it was like, oh, okay, I could connect with that.
I was like, wait a minute, am I taking notes? This is not church services.
I found myself having conversations with them, like I was there, like it was just us.
I had to take a note.
I thought the laughter and the lightheartedness, even though it's about a serious topic, resonated with me because I found myself laughing a lot, which was good. And it wasn't laughing at anything, bad in particular.
I thought it was very organic, the way it just kind of flowed.
You know how you said, oh yeah, that's right. You right, girl. That's right.
Which was really nice.
Having that conversation. So that was definitely one of the strengths.
That's what it made, that their comfort level made it feel as if it was just us having that conversation. So I really enjoyed that.
That was really funny.
I also like the graphics and the intro music.
Yeah. Thank you. And those of you who are watching, I can't shout you all out, but I see you, and I'm just so blessed that you are there. Listen, and this is on Sacred Grounds. One of the things that we do, right? We use coffee because I don't know about you, but I've been drinking coffee for a very, 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 very long time. Now, I'm not addicted or anything, but I do have a good cup of coffee.
It's good too. She makes some really good coffee.
All right. I've been drinking coffee. So we use coffee and we use conversation. We use music. And really what we do is sometimes we compare the sacred lyrics of music with the secular lyrics of music, and we start a dialogue. And that's where a lot of these conversations, little snippets that you're hearing tonight with Joy and Joey and Tahara, that's where it came from. One of the things I love is that you heard Tahara mention the improvisation of it all. We're going to bring it right now. Are you all ready? Listen, we want our audience to play along with us. You might be saying, listen, I do not have time to play games. I am not a good player because the world is going to pot. And we need to be very serious, and we need to watch what's going on in Washington, D.C. We need to be on it. Okay, you can be on it some of the other days, but every now and then you need to take and release yourself from that and laugh a little bit and pray and just, enjoy life, y'all, right?
Yes.
So we're going to invite you, our watchers, our audience, to play along with us. We're going to play Would You Rather? Not to be confused with
Have you ever?
Right. That part. We're going to play Would You Rather, all right? Okay. So Tahara and Joey and Joy, we're going to play Would You Rather. I'm going to ask these ladies a few questions. And you just can say what you want to say, right? Okay. And in the chat, I want you to respond to the would you rather question if you feel so led. All right. So number 1, would you rather? Joy, would you rather have a huge imagination or a photographic memory?
Ooh, those are good.
I want a photographic memory.
All right.
I want a photographic memory.
In the chat, let us know, would you rather have a huge imagination or a photographic memory? All right. Joy says photographic memory. All right, I can get with that. Tahara, if you had to choose a superpower that you would use only for good, would you rather have the ability to teleport or to see into the future?
That is a good question. Call me now for your free redone. Teleportation sounds real attractive to me because I feel like I don't want to know too much into the future because I love staying present. That was a learned behavior. So I probably would teletransport and check up on my kids often. I have teenagers now, so I don't know where they are at any given time most of the time. So yeah, I probably teletransport.
I can see you doing that. I can see you doing that. And you're just there. You're like, oh, I'm here.
Here I am.
All right, this is a single person's would you rather because Tahara, myself, and Joy, we're all married. But Joey, come now. This is a relationship would you rather. All right. Would you rather have a happy warrior or an optimistic provider?
Happy warrior all day.
Happy warrior?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I make these dollars, but I need to. When it's time to go down, let's go down. I need you to be able to back me up and be happy about it.
Single ladies in the chat. Happy warrior or optimistic provider? Happy warrior or optimistic? They respond to that. Okay. All right. Now, we've been in COVID. I keep saying it. Sorry, but we are. And let me tell you something. During this season, I did a lot of DIYs, do it yourself. I had to go back and revisit skills that I had back in my college days. I've been doing some stuff that I didn't think I would ever do again. I did my own hair. I did my own nails. I did my own makeup. I bathed my dog and groomed my dog. I was trimming and doing all kinds of shoot. I mean, it all was going down. I was a short order cook. I was just doing the most over there. But this is a do-it-yourself would you rather. Here we go. Joy, would you rather clean your own house or cook your own food?
Oh, I'm going to cook my own food all day. That's where I get to use the imagination and have fun. Yeah, leave the cleaning to somebody else.
All right.
Agreed.
Tahara, would you rather create your own garden or create your own app?
I'm creating the app. I'm all about the entrepreneurial spirit and making money. I'll leave the gardening for the gardeners.
Okay. I'm going to ask this one, last one. Would you rather? Come on, talk to us in the chat. Would you rather? Would you rather? Joey, would you rather give up all technology, that's your cell phone, your computer, etc., or give up all movies, television, and books?
The tech can go. I need my book. Okay? No, there's nothing better than, and I like real books, not on the Kindle. I need a real book.
Or a real book with pages.
Mark, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Joey's an old soul. God bless you, Joey.
I love it.
No.
How do you guys feel when you know these days? Well, when we were back in the old days when we could go to church. Remember when we could go to church and we were there at the church house? How do you feel that nobody has a real Bible anymore? Like pretty much nobody has that big old juicy Bible that you can flip the pages and go to it. Like, do you want that, or are you like cool with that?
I feel some kind of way.
It is a transition. You know, what's funny is I got my first Bible given to me by my pastor when I was 14 years old. I still have it. It was so important to me. And I remember buying my first Bible when I was 28, and then it got stolen out of my car. I'm like, how you steal my Bible? So I almost feel like it's a, you know, the devil's trying in many ways to separate us from what is good. So to Joey's point, it is nice to have that tangible feel of the pages and to highlight and to, you know, you feel connected with it. The screen is just, it's hit or miss. You sometimes see it or you don't. It doesn't make it real, you know, as real as having the physical copy.
I'm with you. Here, I +1 all of that. Yeah. I need my word. I feel like I'm holding a sword when I have that. Yeah.
I need a real Bible. I mean, you know, I want that real Bible, but that's just me. But anywho, listen, moving right along. I have my last question, my last would you rather. Come on, talk to us in the chat. All of you who are, thank you so much for those of you who are joining us from on the East Coast. What? It's a little bit later there, and you're still hanging in there with us. Shout out. Come on, y'all. Let's clap the East Coast. My peoples. Yes. Thank you. We love you. Listen, this is for everybody. Last question. Would you rather travel the world, listen closely, for 1 year on a shoestring budget, or stay in only one country for a year, but ball out?
I'm shoestringing around the world. I want to see it all.
Okay. Joy, you shoestringing it. Tahara?
You had me thinking after you said ball out of control in one country. I'm like, I am quite bougie when it comes to, but I do want to see the world, but I don't need to see all of it. You got me. I don't need to go to Czechoslovakia and in them cold parts. None of Europe. I just hit or miss. Yeah, I'll probably ball out of control in one area. Make it Jamaica or somebody's island somewhere and we'll be all right.
So my question is, can I travel after the year? Because
wait. Joy,
one country.
The 1 year, like, you know, I'm so tempted to ball out of control. Now, y'all know I love to travel. I will jump on a plane and get lost. However, if you stick me in some beautiful tropical Spanish-speaking country for that one good year,
yes,
you know, I think I'll be all right, you know.
I'm with you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I would be in
hot water in my bed.
My time.
Know everybody.
Okay.
Well, me with my photographic memory all around the world, I'll come back and tell y'all everything I.
Thank you.
Yes, that's it.
I'll let you stay in my suite the last night. It's all good.
That's all I need.
Oh my gosh. All right. I hope that you enjoyed playing a little bit of Would You Rather, just to get just a little lighthearted something. Thank you guys in the chat for typing in your responses. We're going to highlight those. They're fantastic. Now, as we wrap this up, I want to again remind you, first of all, if you've gone to watchbme.com and you've subscribed to the platform so that you can see all 6 episodes. I mean, we have some phenomenal guests. Can I just tell you, we have these 3 lovely ladies, but then we also have some of my wonderful, wonderful, talented and anointed friends. We have Dr. Tama Bryant. We have Reverend Francine Brookins and Keisha Ely. And then in our millennial edition, we have not just Joey, who's here with us tonight. We have Renee Cannon and Jamil Rankin Curlew. Just wonderful dialogue. So we want everyone to see the full expanse of what we talked about, what we put into this program, so that women can just chat. You heard it in the commentary and in the testimonies. It's like, hey, we're just having girl talk, and really sometimes that girl talk gets a little deep. But we don't stay there. We pull ourselves out of that deepness and say, you know what, but we're still victorious and we still have to move forward. So I want to say, as we close, ladies.
Real quick, Rev, I apologize so deeply for interrupting you.
Yes.
But we just want to take a moment because this is a special day.
Yes.
God said, hello, hey now, we're going to birth this beautiful woman named Reverend Steph. We want to take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate you on this day. So we've got something prepared for you, a couple of things prepared for you. So we'll get that queued up, but we just want to say that we love you. We thank you for living out your brilliance, right? For operating in excellence always, for being a big sis, a support, a mentor, a spiritual, a guide, a sage, if you will, for you and the like. So we've got a few folks who have gathered to give you some birthday wishes. So take a look.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Reverend Stephanie. We are so super excited to be able to work with you and to surprise you in this way. One thing I love about you is that you're such a funny, fun, loving, understanding person. Wait, that's more than one thing, but yeah.
Yes, and I love that you are so full of life, so full of joy. Every time we get to meet or come together, it's just always joy and laughter. So we just love that about you.
Yes. So we hope you enjoy this day and this little surprise that we put together for you. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Rev. Thank you for all that you do and for being such a great and positive influence in my life. I hope you enjoy your day.
Happy birthday! Just popping by to wish you happy birthday, Reverend Stephanie. I'm so glad that we were able to work on this amazing project with you and get to know you and get to experience your wonderful and jovial and warm and welcoming personality. I pray that you live to see many more years to come. Have a wonderful day.
Happy birthday, Reverend Stephanie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I hope you're enjoying your special day. I wanted to just send you so much love and thank you so much for just being you. You've always been kind and insightful and introspective and just willing to give everyone an opportunity to show their greatness. And that's one of the superpowers that you have that we all just love and appreciate about you. Your sun, your shine, your glow, your black girl magic just oozes out of you, spills out of you. And in this celebration of your 21st birthday, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday and thank you so much for just being you. So continue to do you, boo. Continue to change the world with everything that you do. And congratulations on your new show. Enjoy your birthday.
Happy birthday, Reverend Stephanie. I love you so much. I can't wait to see what else God is going to do for you. If I could choose one thing about you that I love the most, there's so many, but to choose one, I would have to say it's your cheerful spirit. You know, Proverbs 15:13 says, a joyful heart makes a cheerful face. And you, my friend, have a cheerful face. I want to be like that. I admire that. And I just love you so much. Big up yourself, Reverend Stephanie. Many more birthdays. God's got you and I got you.
Hi, Reverend Stephanie. Happy birthday. I really do hope that today brings you so much joy, laughter, peace, and every good thing. I pray continuous blessings upon your life. I absolutely enjoy working with you. You are one of the most bubbly, bright persons that I know. Always laughing, always smiling, bringing positive energy. And I absolutely love and admire that about you. And I hope today is just as special as you are. Bye.
Hey, sisters of Sacred Ground family. I'm so excited to drop a little note
kind of a surprise message to Reverend Steph, just to let her know how much we love and appreciate her. When I think of Reverend Steph, the word that comes to mind is passion. Reverend Steph is so passionate. She's passionate about dance. She's passionate about her work with her Sky Kids. She's passionate about Sisters on Sacred Grounds. She's passionate about her marriage. She's passionate about her family. She's passionate about mentoring young women. She's passionate about ministry. And so when I think of Reverend Steph, the word that comes to mind is passion. So Reverend Steph, I'm so happy for you today. And I'm so excited that it's your birthday. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Reverend Steph. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Yay! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! And then he comes in with the big cake and the stuff and the fandangos. Oh my gosh.
We also have
And
a
the
gift for you from
yes,
the team.
Yes, gifts and things. Listen, this is Bruce Todd. He is extraordinary behind the scenes. I'm so thankful for this. Is my new little brother. And Lucky Black Media, listen, you're going to hear that name a lot. Lucky Black Media, my Lucky Black, not just media, but product. And I think I have some of these products right here. Yes, yes, yes. Skin solutions, all kinds of good stuff. So you need to check him out, Lucky Black Media. There are so many things that make us... What? He's giving me earrings and stuff. You know, I'm an earring person. Yes, Bruce.
You do have another gift from another designer that I know that decided to go ahead and give you something as a special gift just for the launch of your show and a happy birthday. Wow. It's from House of Clyde.
Wow, this is bad, y'all. You can't see them, but you're gonna see them next season. I'm gonna be wearing these earrings.
They are handmade.
I'm aware of them. They're handmade. Oh yes, from the House of Clyde. Thank you, guys. He's a keeper. Thank you. You got me. I'm a little flustered right now. So I'm a little flustered. But listen, thank you all so much. That's very unexpected. And you know, I like to know stuff. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. That was beautiful. Thank you guys for in the chat saying happy birthday. You've been wishing me happy birthday and happy anniversary so many times all weekend. I mean, it's my pleasure. It really is my pleasure to serve in this capacity. It's my pleasure to do what we do. And it's not me, it's God. It really, 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 really is. I wanted to ask one more question as we wrap up this time. And I want you to know that this won't be the last time rather, that we come into the Sistah Lounge, right? And prayerfully, as we move into next season, again, shout out to Mr. Adrian Dunn, our executive producer for WatchBME.com. If you have not gone to our website, visit our website at sistahsonsacredgrounds.com. Great things in the on the site, in the online store. We're giving a special today, 50% off of all of our merchandise. You've been seeing us sporting these wonderful t-shirts and mugs. Yes, we have mugs because we love to drink coffee and tea and other things. So make sure you go there, and journals. Make sure you go check it out. I wanted to ask my sisters who are with me right now. This is a closing question, and as we affirm, thank you, honey, for my. I think it's a carrot cake.
That song just gonna keep going, huh?
I was gonna say it's her party. She can play it as long as she wants.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. We're about to jam any second now, but we're so thankful for you all. There's something about a sister. There's something about not just a sister, but being a sister. I have many sisters, blood and otherwise. And growing up in a household as the youngest of 11 children, I learned how to be a sister, better yet, a baby sister, a little sister. But when you think about the characteristics of a sister friend, I want all of you to give us your number one characteristic of a sister friend. When you think about who is that person, what is the thing that you value most? Joy?
Yeah, that's such a great question, and so many words come to mind. If I had to choose just one, I think it really boils down to me. It boils down to just unconditional love. Whether it's unconditional, there's no judgment. Just it's unconditional. I can go to her with anything broken. I don't have to have on a mask. I can come with the makeup off, with the satin cap on. It's just unconditional. It doesn't matter. I can come to that, to my sister, to my friend anyway, and she'll receive me. And I think that's really important. Yeah, great question.
Are you thinking?
There we go. If I could answer that question, I would say trust. Trusting that my friend, my sister, she's got my back, and she knows that I've got her. I trust that when she tells me something, it's for my betterment. I trust that she'll show up for me, and show out for me, and support me always. So the trust is what really embodies sisterhood to me.
How about you, Tahira?
My mantra for friendships have always been the same. I am naturally empathetic and can put myself in absolutely anyone's shoes, and I expect the same of the people that I call my sisters. I feel like we all have shared experiences, but if we can try and see things from our sisters' eyes, it will allow us to have that trust, that love, that empathy that allows us to exchange without condition and without judgment. And so empathy is everything to me. I've tatted on my body. I've tatted the fruits of the spirit. And for me, that love and that trust all come from being able to understand. We must understand someone else before we can seek to be understood. And that empathy is just embodied with all of that. And therein lies true friendship.
Yes, I agree with all of that. And something that we actually dealt with in your clip, Tahira, when we talked about how we can uplift one another as sisters. We don't have to be afraid to affirm one another as sisters. Right. And so I just wanted to say, for the three of you, thank you. Thank you for your just who you are. Man, I am honored that you would have taken time out to be a part of this project, to be a part of this conversation. And I just bless God for you. And I know that the best is yet to come for all of you. So as we wrap this up, please, 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 ladies and gentlemen who are watching, know that the Sister Lounge shall return. And in December the 18th, you'll hear a little bit more about it. But the Dancer and Me and the Long Beach Unity Festival, we will be talking about 2021. Oh no, we have not forgotten what we are really called to do. So we are going to celebrate 20 years of unity virtually, not doing classes, but we're going to talk about how we move into 2021 stronger, better, wiser, and ready to do the doggone thing. And I hope that you are going to be with us. So I want to invite my husband to come back. Come on back here, Steve. And we're going to jam out because, you know, it's still my birthday.
Yeah.
All right now.
Thank you, DJ Screwface, for the fabulous music. And by the way, that is Joy's phenomenal husband, Mr. Lewis White.
Yay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone who watched and prayed with us through our technical difficulties. Thank you so
Amen.
much. This is a blessing. Go to watchbme.com, subscribe, and we want to hear from you. If you watch a show, you watch an episode, tell us what you liked about it. Thank you, Artery Media. Listen, all the way from Kingston, Jamaica.
Yay.
Yes, thank you guys. You're holding it down. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Yes.
You all have a wonderful night. God bless you, and thank you.
Thank you.
Yay.
Let's party. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the work of one particular DJ. It's time to get nice on these ones and twos with DJ Screwface. This is how we do it. Yes. This is how we do it. It's Friday night, and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40 and I turn it
Sistahs on Sacred Ground.